Hi! Oh, my chat is just completely gone. Oh, it's back. Yo. It just disappeared for a second. Hello? Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, chat. Welcome back to the stream. Hi. Oh my god. I'm tired. To say the least, I'm very tired. Like, so tired. You have no idea. Chat, can I let you into a little secret? Can I tell you a little secret without you telling it to anyone? Please? Chat? A little bit of a problem today. Okay? So, obviously, you guys know that I love streaming. And I'm quite expressive when I stream, which makes me particularly loud. Little problem about me being particularly loud is that Jude has someone over today. As in, like, he's seeing someone, and they don't know that I'm a streamer, so I might seem a little bit insane. Oh, the twin you've never met who screams at his computer. Oops. So, chat, how are we? Are you guys well? Are you guys good? Good first impression? Yeah. Something like that. Sure, it's my birthday. Happy birthday. Josh FTM, thank you for the 4 months. Star with the 2 months. Playag with the 17 months. What the fuck? Let's reach the sub goal, guys. That sub goal, that is wrong. I don't know why it's wrong, but it's about 30 subs too high. Oh well. Chat. Listen, you know me. I'm not a guy that likes to go out and party. Okay. I'm sure you guys have grasped that concept by the fact that I streamed 250 days last year, and I don't drink alcohol. I'm sure you kind of have got that feel now. Well, a little bit of a problem. I've got a weird American friend. She's this weird little freak. And New Year's in the same 3-day span. And so, whether I want to go to party or not, the fact of the matter is, I have to. I have to go and party. It's not really my choice. And, let's bring it back a few days to the 31st of December. The day before New Year's. New Year's Eve, if you will. Where this lovely vlog released from John A. Such a lovely video. I can't show you the video though. I can't show you the audio though, because it's copyrighted. But I just wanted to show you this embarrassing clip that no one has pointed out yet. On the left, look at how I walk. Why do I walk like that? No, genuinely, why do I walk like that? Why do I... And in the words of Scott Post, MaxGGs has a gay gait, which is the way that you walk. Is that really like how I... Has anyone ever seen me in real life in this chat? Does anyone know that if I walk like that? That's not true, is it? I don't actually walk like that, do I? I have a video of you walking like that. No, you don't. Guys, want to check if you actually think my way of walking is actually very normal? It's actually like a normal, like, human thing. Mate, I'm fucking sorry, that's gayer than me. My face when I'm gayer than Tom Unit is Pog. No! Oh, you got me, man. I'm sorry. And, oh, now my day's really been ruined. There's a little bit of zest in my walk. No, there's not. Look at me, I'm straight. Don't you think? Do I look straight to you, chat? Absolutely not. Wait, guys, don't say that. That's actually really rude. I feel like this video.
For a long time, I looked at myself in the mirror and I based myself based on what I read on the comments. I felt worthless. I felt ugly. I felt gay. I felt that
This is, you guys are the comments, okay? I'm not being funny, this is rude. You guys need to stop. Stop it now, please. Anyways, there's that video of me from John A's channel. Oh well, you know, whatever. But obviously on the 31st of December, we found ourselves at Scott Post's house. Aww, his family house, not the one in Brighton. Aww, where we did all of our streams with Scott. Oh, look at where we are. And first problem, John A. He stayed up until 10 AM editing his vlog. Okay? 10 AM. As in, not like, I'm gonna wake up and edit. As in, he edited from 9 PM till 10 AM. He put in a shift for a fucking vlog. Okay? And he... Guys, now, we are familiar with John A. You and I, chatters. John A does not have the facilities to make jokes about money. We understand that. John A, up until recently, he didn't have a job. We called him unemployed John A. For some reason, he was so confident that he was going to be on time to this New Year's thing that he bet Scott £150. Okay? John A was 1 hour late to the function. Which means he, for some reason, I don't know why he would make this bet, owes Scott £150. I genuinely, I don't understand why you would make that bet. I don't really get. So yeah, I don't really know. He's just... Did Scott actually go through with it? No, Scott's like pressuring him, like, give me my fucking money. And Johnny's like, he's gonna have to save up to pay Scott back. Which is just... I don't know, man. Poor Johnny, I just feel bad for him. Either way, I had a very chill New Year's. You know, we hung out a little bit. When, just after the clock struck midnight... Scott and I crossed streams over that wall. You know, I told you about that a few days ago. That was weird. Also, I tried champagne for the first time. Guys, I'm sorry if you love champagne, but another alcohol that I think is really bad. It's really bad. It tastes really bad. Champagne is really bad. Like, one of the worst ones I've had yet. Were you guys at the same party as Caiti and Harry? All of us were at different parties. Me, I was at a different party to Caiti, who was at different parties to Harry. There were 3 parties going on. About the party that Harry was at, he FaceTimes me at 12:01, you know, 1 minute after New Year's. And guys, I have never seen Harry this out of his mind. He calls me, he goes, I'm like, Harry, what are you talking about? And then he passes the phone to Jack Manifold, and Jack Manifold is on FaceTime with me, and he goes, and I'm like, what, Jack? And then he passes the phone back to Harry, and he goes, I love you, Happy New Year's, and then just puts down the phone. I was like, what the fuck is going on at that party? So that was really lovely. I don't remember any of that. Jack Manifold jump scare, yeah. It was it was strange. It was very strange. And then chat, obviously, we actually, it wasn't really a party. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. It was just us hanging out like we always do, and we played a few card games. You know, we drank a bit of alcohol, and then, you know how professional athletes, they train before their big games to make sure that they're at an elite level when they go on the pitch or whatever, to make sure that they're the best possible. That's kind of what we did, but training was, we played Jackbox for 5 hours. So I'm gonna tell you, when you put me in a Jackbox lobby next, I'm gonna wipe the floor. Okay, fucking hell, I was good. I won. We played 5 games. No, it wasn't 5 hours. It must have been 2 hours. We played 5 games. I won 4 of them. Boom! Holy fuck! I'm a comedy genius. I'm like, God, all the comedians I know are horrible people. Which party pack did you play? Oh, we just played one game mode. We played Job. Which is like where, like, you put in words from other people's replies. It was good. It was really, really good. We made it really bad. But it's fine. Also, chat, that was the same night that I'm sure you might have seen I got employed by James Marriott. James Marriott, I'm not sure how I've been tricked into this, but I'm currently editing your new video. The last 3 minutes of James Marriott's new video is edited by me. I'm not sure, some sort of magic spell got put onto me. I just edited it. I don't know why. Scott was like, do you want to edit the video? I was like, okay. The child labor? Yeah, something like that, I guess. Yeah, so we played Jackbox. That was chill. And then we had the lovely experience of going back in a very familiar room to me, chat. Some of you might remember, at the start of the year, I was sleeping on a bed next to a monster owned by Yeah Absolutely, and accidentally caused an ant infestation in Scott's house by knocking it over. I'm sure you remember that. You know, there was 500 ants in this. 500, like, I'm not even joking, it might have been more. And I was sleeping in the same exact room on the same exact fold-out bed. Here I am. Very long, actually. And this time, chat, I was in a room. I had a bed. Jude had a bed. Austin had a bed. Slowly was sleeping on the sofa. Which, by the way, can I just say, I think this is very important to me. Chat. This fucking picture that I posted, yeah? Where in the background there's somebody being hit, which wasn't really being hit. Chat. The people asking if this was Tubbo. This is... Slowy. Slowy is South Asian. What the fuck? What the fuck? Tubbo's from Bognor Regis. They genuinely... I can name two people that look more different to each other. Genuinely. But yeah, anyways, we were in a room. It was me, then Quabby. Oh, it was me, Quabby, Slowy, and Austin, and no, not Quabby. This is Jude. Sorry, I keep mixing them up. Jude, we spent our night like trying to simulate like natural disasters in the room for Jude. So he'd fall asleep. Johnny and I picked up his entire bed, shook it, and then turned him over to simulate a fucking tsunami earthquake. And we did it like 6 times. And Jude would be like, what's going on? What's going on? And then he just hit the floor. And then then in the other room was Johnny and Quabby. And Quabby went to the bathroom, and Johnny and I hid his entire mattress. And Quabby was like, guys, where's my mattress gone? This is not funny. And we just left his bedding on the floor. And he found his mattress, and then we stole his bedding. And we did it until like 5 AM, right? It was like so many fucking hours of just annoying people. And then I finally am almost asleep, okay? It is 5:30 in the morning. I need to be awake at 11:30. So, at most, I'm getting 6 hours of sleep. Chat? You know those videos that are like, you're in the bathroom of a club, and you're listening to the music from outside, and it's like it's like muffled sounds of like club music, but it's like it feels so distant and far away. I don't know if you've ever seen those videos, but I definitely have before. Bro, tell me why I had that same exact feeling, but I could hear Scott Post in his bedroom, locked away, 100% volume from his room, but it sounded really faint for me. I could just hear this, like it was like a buzzing. I could just hear.
TikTok live streams are the worst. I've just found out that people.
But it was like TikTok live streams are the worst, and I could just hear it like, bro, for like, I'm not even joking, 2 fucking hours. The only thing I could hear is like a 1 decibel soundtrack in my ears of James Marriott talking. I was like, I'm serious, Scott Post, I'm gonna go in that room and fucking kill you. What the fuck are you doing? And finally, after like 30 minutes of listening to James Marriott talk, I just went, and I fell asleep. And that was kind of the end of my fun New Year's. Pretty chill little New Year's, pretty fun. And then January 1st, you basically saw the entirety of my January 1st because I did a stream, chat. I'm sure you remember that. I did a stream with Quabby and Austin and stuff, and then we did this stream with John A. Lovely streams that we did. That was our January 1st. So fun and so hecking cute. Aww. And then, now, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm somebody who's very bad at remembering birthdays. I don't know Scott's birthday. I don't know Harry's birthday. I barely know John A's birthday. The only reason I know it's because it's a week after mine. I don't know anyone's birthday. I don't even know what day Tubbo's birthday is. I know it's near Christmas. I don't know when Amesy's birthday is. I don't know anyone's birthday. I also don't know Caitibugzz' birthday. Well, like, I know it's in the first days of January, because I remember last year. And so, on New Year's, am looking up. Now, this is the nice thing about being friends with YouTubers. I just looked up Caitibugzz' birthday. And it comes up, right? And I suddenly realise, holy fuck, I've literally just been alive and did a party and then 2 streams, and now I have to go out again. So, I sleep again for 5 hours. I sleep for 5 hours, chat. So, in the last 2 days, I've slept 6 hours and 5 hours. And I wake up, and I have to go to Brighton to see Caitibugzz. Okay. I wake up, I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. Actually, I woke up from my alarm, very normally, and then I realised I could snooze for about 10 minutes. I'm 6 minutes into my snooze, and I hear on my door, and I'm like, what? What the fuck is going on? What? I feel like Jude when we're shaking his bed for the earthquake. Johnny goes, good morning, darling. I'm like, Johnny, I'm literally gonna kill you. What the fuck are you doing? You leave me alone. Mind you, now this I never do, chat, but I accidentally fell asleep completely naked, which is something I never do. I almost always sleep like completely fully clothed, like this. This is how I slept today. I wore like trousers and a shirt, and I was so scared because, chat, there's a clip in Johnny's part of his vlog where he goes to Paris, where he wakes him up, where he wakes me up, like storms in and like wakes me up. Dude, he bangs on my door. The first thing I do is move, realize I'm completely naked, and scream, do not come in and fucking do not vlog me. And it was like literally 10 seconds after I woke up, and I screamed it at Johnny. I was like, do whatever you do not come in. And I was like, oh my god, I'm completely naked. Johnny's gonna see my entire dick, balls, asshole. What the fuck am I gonna do? And thank the Lord he didn't come in, chat. He didn't see my dick, balls, and arsehole. You know, very nice. And I get up, we leave the house, and we're on our way to sunny Brighton. Apart from it wasn't sunny, and I found out there was actually some sort of hurricane, storm, fucking tornado. I don't even know what it is anymore. But it was drenching with rain. It was so bad. Chat, I make it all the way into London. We get our train. We're on our way. Our train gets delayed by 30 minutes. Now we're on the train thinking, holy shit, we're not even gonna make it to Katie's lunch. Like, we are horrible friends. And it is on the train, it's me, Quabby, Johnny, Austin, and Jude. So it's 5 of us that could be late to this lunch, right? We finally make it to Brighton, and it is 3 p.m. Which is a little bit late, but it's fine, because the lunch was at 3:30. We make it there. We see Scott posts. Yay, Scott posts! And then we see the first awesome person of the day, chat. I'm texting. I look up, like a sitcom, in walks in Michaela Dark Eyebrows. Michaela! Holy shit! She takes this horrible picture of us, but, you know, whatever, I don't really care. Here's Michaela. That's us, we came just from the station. And, you know, we're having fun. We're just talking. We finally make it to the restaurant that we were eating at. And, we're 5 minutes early, actually. Tell me why Caitibugzz and Rue are 20 minutes late to their own reservation. What the fuck? It's your birthday! How? No, seriously, how? Music's a bit loud. Oh, sorry. I'm like, happy birthday, Caitibugzz. We finally sit down. And by the way, chat, I thought this was an important time to tell you. I have never met Rue before. I have never spoken a word to her in my entire life. I've seen her in public. Like, we've passed each other 3 or 4 times because we have similar friends. I've never said a word to her. I have no reason to talk to her because we don't know each other at all. We sit down next to each other, and we're like, okay, introduce each other, whatever. And the waiter goes, hey, I know you booked for 15. Here's a table for 9 and a table for 7. So this fucking birthday lunch, we were about to divide the tables, which is not something you want to do at a birthday lunch. That's like the whole point, is that you're meant to be together. We're like, okay, trying to figure it out. We're like asking, is there any way we can connect the tables, whatever, or get a bigger table? Already, chat, we've pissed off the waiter a little bit. You can tell that we're kind of making a faff. And just keep in mind that we've kind of annoyed the waiters a little bit. Okay, keep that in mind. In walks in Orange Juice and Crowfang. Oh, it's a lovely day. A joyous day. Look at all of our friends here. We're having great fun. It's like we're like 11 of us at this table. And we're having fun, chilling, reserved. Yeah, it was a 15-person reservation, but whatever, right? Whatever. I get speaking to everyone, cracking my usual jokes. We make fun of John A. Then we make fun of Caitibugzz. Then we make fun of ourselves. And then we make fun of John A. And then we make fun of Caitibugzz. And it was kind of like the, this recurring, like, little, whatever. That's what you do. And, I finally get talking to Rue. And she goes, I really want a glass of wine. I'm like, Rue, you're like 20. Just buy one. The waiter comes over. He goes, can I see your ID for this glass of wine? She goes, oh, I don't have it on me. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Rue. She looks 18. She looks older than 18, whatever. The guy goes, I'm sorry, you can't have wine. She goes, oh, whatever. And then he walks away. And she looks at me. And she goes, Max, buy me a glass of wine, Max. MaxGGs, save me, MaxGGs. And I'm looking at her. I'm going, not Caitibugzz, Rue, I've never met you before. I don't want to incriminate myself at this fucking restaurant. MaxGGs, save me. I don't want to do anything like that. Guy walks over. I go, can I order a glass of wine? I had my ID. Bro, He IDs Rue and doesn't ID me. Do you understand, chat? How insane this is? Rue looks like she lived an entire... She looks like she's lived before. I got mistaken in an Uber on Christmas for being 14. Like, we're not the same. At all. Look, let me see if I can find a picture of Rue. I'm sure you know Rue. Yeah, I mean... this is a pretty low quality picture. But we could all agree, Rue looks older than me. She does. You know, I'm not scared to confess that. She does look older than me by, you know, several years. And not because she looks old, because I look young. The guy goes, of course you can have a glass of wine. I'm like, perfect. Didn't even have to pull out my ID. He serves me the glass of wine. I'm like, cool. And then I pass it straight to Rue. I'm like, Rue, here you go. Little do I know, from the bar, the guy that served me the wine is looking at Rue. She goes, takes one sip. The guy walks over and goes, I already told you, you don't have ID. Okay, you're not allowed this glass of wine. And just goes like that, takes the wine out of her hand and walks away. I'm like, holy fuck, what the fuck have we done? They bring out our food, chat. Okay? They bring out our food. And this is genuinely a coincidence, but it was actually scary. They brought out everyone's food apart from me and Rue. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, genuinely, me and Rue, we've just been left to starve. And then thank God, they walk out and they give us our food. But I was, for a second, under the belief that they were not going to serve us. And, we get finished at this lunch. And then Caitibugzz says, guys, let's go ice skating. Chat, usually people say that and go, yay, I love ice skating. Guys, I don't know if you remember, but I went on a date to Winter Wonderland. I went ice skating and I got home with two bruised heels and 10 blisters over my 2 feet. I have trauma from going ice skating. But not because I'm bad at it. I'm okay at ice skating, but because chat, now little TMI, I have decently wide feet. I like they're wide. My feet are wide, but not like crazy wide. They're just slightly big. Okay, whatever. Which means that tight ice skates don't really fit my feet. And when I went ice skating at Winter Wonderland, it was the first time I had ever felt pain so badly that I wanted to throw up. So I decide, guys, I'm sitting out of ice skating. I'm not gonna do it. And I am left with Caitibugz's gay little camcorder. And she goes, Max, make sure to vlog me. And I'm like, okay. I'm there. 3 suitcases and bags, yeah? Holding everyone's stuff. And I'm also holding a camcorder. And then Caitibugzz ice skates towards me. And she goes, take my phone, take my phone. Take some pictures of me from my phone as well. And I'm like, fucking hell, Caitibugzz, literally kill yourself. Like that. That's genuinely what I wanted to say. I take a picture or 2 of her. And I'm like, okay, here's your phone back, Caiti. I can't do this. As I'm holding her phone and her camcorder, bro, a couple walks up to me. I'm at the end of the, like, I'm on the barrier, and they're on the ice skating rink. And they go, oh, mate, can you please take some pictures of us? I'm like, what fucking Scott post do you think I am? Okay, what the fuck are you talking about? Can you take some pictures of us? Bro, I take their phone, I'm literally there like this. I'm like, one of these has to look good. I hand it back to them, I'm like, oh, have a lovely date, bye-bye. And then I hand Caiti her phone, and I'm back on the camcorder, right? I'm not gonna tell you. This is for Caiti's vlog. There's a lot of really funny stuff in the video, and I'm not gonna tell you much of it because obviously I want to keep it exclusive for Caiti's video. Apart from the fact that Scott was feeling too drunk to keep ice skating because he had 3 glasses of wine at the restaurant or something, some classic Scott posts fashion. So he gets off of the ice skating rink and he walks up to me and he starts like dancing, right? And the camera, it's very tight, like you can't see a lot when you're holding it. And so I'm only filming his feet. Bro, this guy, 3 seconds into me filming him, falls. And remember how I told you how the camera's really tight? Perfectly falls into the viewfinder. And his entire body falls in the space where his feet were. And he's like that. Bro, it is the funniest clip I have ever filmed, ever. And I hope to God that it makes the final cut, because it is so funny. And then we get done ice skating. And everyone leaves. And I make this post. Hold on, chat. Let me just pull it up. This. Chat now. I can't tell you what or who, but let me just tell you that MaxGGs inside sources, I received a DM that said, I wish I could like your tweet. Let me just tell you that. I can't tell you who said it, or, you know, what they do, but yeah, I just thought I'd let you know. It was quite funny. I found it quite hilarious, actually. We get done having our little fun time at the ice skating rink, whatever. And chat, I have never felt betrayal like this, okay? Never in my life. Rue says, I can host 5. And Scott says, I want to take Johnny, Quabby, Max to my house. And Crow says, I'm going to go back to my house. So Crow goes back to theirs. And there is me, Scott, Johnny and Quabby, and then Rue and everyone else. And Johnny betrays us and leaves to go to Rue's. What the fuck? No, seriously, what the fuck? No, it actually broke my heart. Like, it wasn't... I'd never seen Scott this sad before. Like, he leaves to go and see Rue's house. I'm like, Johnny, what the fuck are you talking about? And they're all making fun of Johnny. Like, Rue is on the making fun of Johnny hype train. And he still leaves to go with her. I'm like, Johnny, you're a lost cause. We leave Caiti and Rue and Austin and everyone, and they all go to Rue's house, and we're walking to Scott's house. We walk, waddle, and we finally make it, and, oh, and I thought I'd let you know that, Scott lives, actually, never mind. Guys, can we get some jokes in chat? MaxGGs avoids doxing someone. I was going to tell you a joke, but then I didn't. Whatever. Either way, we go to where Scott lives, and we're all kind of sitting in his bedroom because I need to charge my phone, and he wants to play PS4, and he needs to invoice James Marriott. Chat. Hold on. Let me just pull something up for you. And suddenly, Scott becomes fixated on this idea that we need to go to this ice cream place, this dessert place called, and I quote, Heavenly Desserts. And I'm like, okay. He goes, bro, I went out there after I got drunk with John A. That shit is so good. I'm like, okay. And we decide we need to go with some other people. We need to find some friends, me, Quabby, and Scott, to go to Heavenly Desserts with. And so, we text Lexi Marie, great friend. She says, absolutely not. She goes, I'm not going to Heavenly Desserts with you. And I'm like, why? Genuinely, why? And so, whilst she's, you know, she's saying no, we decide we're going to ask James Marriott. Oh my god, I love you, James Marriott. And then I realise James Marriott banned me from his chat. Because I said this. I'm sorry, James Marriott. I thought it was funny, okay? What? Whoops. He banned me because I didn't pick up. Well, I saw that I didn't pick up. And I called him back 7 times until he finally picked up. And then I realized that, look, hold on. There's our cool, yeah, there it is. And he finally picks up. And I ask him if he wants to go to Heavenly Desserts, and he says, fuck no. And then I realise that we're beginning to annoy James Marriott, because Scott unbans me from James's chat, and I type 20 messages in James's chat being like, come to Heavenly Desserts. Surely you want Heavenly Desserts with us, James Marriott. Come and Heavenly Dessert with us. And he goes, absolutely not. And we're like, okay. And so we're like, shit, James Marriott says no, surely we can convince Lexi Marie. So I ask Scott for Lexi Marie's number. And I text her. And I say, mind you, I am completely sober. I'm going to read you our conversation. Oi, Lexi Marie, you shit talker. Heard you're talking shit, Lexi Marie. She replies, thanks so much for offering to buy us all dessert. I said, don't take the piss. I'm only 3. She said, and I'm only 3 bottles of soju down. I said, wait, that's goated. What if I offer my presents? She says, are you drunk? I said, no. I don't really drink. I'm sober AF. She says, oh, so you're like this normally? I said, yeah, I'm sorry. Scott is a little bit drunk though. She says, how long are you in Brighton? I said, tonight sees, and then I may be back next week. Hello, Lexi Marie? Art thou coming to Heavenly Desserts? We are going to heaven. Bible shit, bro. She says, I would like it to be known that I tried, but my friends have already put on a movie. I said, come to heaven, Lexi. Fuck the movie. She says, you sound like you're going to the club. I said, no. Heavenly Desserts. I'm going for an hour. She says, how am I supposed to believe that you're sober when you're speaking like that? And then I found out, let it be known, the reason she doesn't want to come over to Heavenly Desserts is because she's hanging out with Shubble. And so I send the voice message. And I'm not even joking, I have never spoken to Shubble in my entire life. I send her a voice message, screaming. And I go, Lexi Marie, come to Heavenly Desserts. You know heaven from the Bible? These are desserts from the Bible. You don't want to miss out on the food that Jesus would eat. Bring Shelby too. Let's go to heaven. And finally, chat, Lexi Marie says yes. Okay. Finally. She says, alright, let's go heavenly desserts. And I'm like, okay, cool. Bro, I order my food. Mind you, chat, I don't know what's gotten over me. Because I have never spoken to Shubble. I saw Shubble at TwitchCon, and the only thing I said was I complimented her on her panel, and that was 2 years ago. I've literally never said a word to her in my entire life. She's not at Heavenly Desserts. And so and chat, I remind you that I'm not drunk, okay? I remind you, this is how I am all the time. Sadly. All I am is a little bit sleep deprived. IDM Shubble. Oh! I thought I'd let you know that one of the reasons that Lexi didn't want to bring Shubble is because I said, no, bring Shubble, Lexi. We're literally mooties on Twitter. Okay. So I've told you all of that. We're mooties on Twitter. I wanted Shubble to also come to Heavenly Desserts. I received my Heavenly Dessert, and the first thing I do is take a picture and DM Shubble saying, oh, sorry, it's still too light. Look what you missed out on, Shelby. You could have been heavenly. She replies and says, I'm really sorry. I just ate pizza. I didn't want dessert, which fair enough, I guess. Lexi Marie, slightly drunk, and I need to tell you something about me, chat. By the way, chat, we're 48 minutes into the story time, and we still haven't gotten to the bit where we go to the club. Just thought I'd let you know. We're there, deserting heavenly, and I realise Lexi Marie is a little bit drunk. And by that point, I'd been speaking to her for about 30 minutes. And I have a little bit of a problem, chat. When I meet people that I don't really know, I go from, I go from just being Max to instantly having to put on, like, the MaxGGs, like, bit. Which isn't very different to my normal self. It's just a little bit... It's just a little bit more disconcerting, is the way to put it. I'm a little bit more, like, I'll make a joke, and then I'll just be, like, waiting for someone to reply, because the whole MaxGGs bit is that I make everything really awkward with everyone that I meet. And Lexi and I haven't really spoken that much, and so I realized that I'm doing the MaxGGs bit a bit too much, and I asked her a question. I don't know how we got on. We kept making fun of her age, because she's like 4 years older than us. And I went, oh, Lexi Marie, do you know Michael Jackson? Or is that too ahead of your time? And she goes like this. She looks at me. She goes, what? And she goes at the table. And she goes, I can't fucking do it with you. Why do you keep making jokes and then just looking at me blankly? And I'm like, Lexi Marie, what are you talking about? And that's when I realised that Lexi Marie didn't really get me, Scott, and Quabby very well. And also she was drunk. And after about an hour of joking around with her and having fun, we said, Goodbye, Alexi Marie. We're off to Weatherspoons. At this point, all of you are drunk. No, I'm not drunk. Sorry. I'm completely sober. Chat, I don't drink. I thought I'd let you know. You know this. I don't drink at all. We're off to Weatherspoons. We make it to Weatherspoons. We walk in. It is me, Scott, Quabby, Austin, Crow, Owen, Rue, Caiti, John A, and one of Rue's friends. All at this huge table, drinking. But I'm not drinking. Until I do drink. Chat. I get peer pressured by Caitibugzz on her birthday to have a shot of vodka. That's fine. I have, in my life, shotted vodka 2 times. Okay? Twice. In my entire life. And... chat, I already told you about my wide feet, so I thought I'd let you know about another problem of mine. I have, how do I put this? My tonsils are very big. Okay? It was just a problem that I had when I was younger, and I never got them removed, right? Which makes it really difficult for me to, like, involuntarily swallow. I can't swallow pills and stuff. I can't, chat, I can't swallow pills. That's the main big problem, okay? I also can't down drinks that I don't know. I can down water, I can down fucking Coca-Cola, whatever, but drinks that I'm unfamiliar with, I can't down. But I know how much a shot is. So I'm getting through this shot, right? And I think that I'm done. And I realise that the Weatherspoons shot glasses are shaped like this. Chat. They're shaped like this. I got to here and thought, okay, I've done all the vodka. And then I realise there's also this bit of the vodka. Chat, I get through all of this completely fine, and then I hit the other bit, and it suddenly feels like there's an intruder in my body. I'm like, why is there more alcohol than I thought there was? And I literally just go, and I spit it all over the table, and I'm like, why was there more vodka than there was meant to be? Why was there more vodka than there was meant to be? And they're all losing their shit, and I'm like, I'm not being funny. Why was there so much vodka? There wasn't meant to be that much vodka. And that was the only drink that I had this entire night, chat. That was the only drink. Yeah. I had that little bit of vodka, and that was that. We finish Weatherspoons, and we go to the club, okay? We find out the club is closed. Oh! You know, oops. But they have moved their night to a different venue that was, like, right next door. And so we're like, that's fine. First thing they say is, we are at the See You Next Tuesday night. Which is the John A acronym that he once taught me. See you next Tuesday. Which spells the word cunt. Guys, lightly stamped on my hand. I know you can't see that, but that says see you. Then it says next. And then it says Tuesday. Is the word cunt. And I'm like, that's very funny. Lol. Lol, lol, lol. They spelt cunt on my hand. We all pay to get in. We go into this club. There is 11 of us walking into this club. Chat. I have been clubbing twice before. I went to a dubstep club, and I felt like I was living outside of my body. It was the worst thing I've ever done. I went to a normal club and had a moderate amount of fun. I walk into this club, I'm not joking. There's 4 people. There's 4 people in the entire club. 4 people and my friends. And I'm like, I'm not being funny. What the fuck is going on? Because clubs are meant to have, like, hundreds of people in them. We get there. And then we suddenly realize this is really dead, so we're gonna leave. So we all leave at once. The owner of the club walks up to Caiti and goes, "You're the birthday girl, right?" And to convince us to stay in this club, hands her a coupon for 25 free drinks and 2 pizzas and goes, "Stay in the club." And so we walk back in, and it is 4 people and 11 of us in the deadest club I've ever been in. And chat, this DJ is bad. Let me just tell you, this DJ is bad. This is a bad DJ. And the drinks look bad, and the pizza looks bad. And MaxGGs in the mosh pit. I'm really like happy that you think that, but there weren't enough people to make a mosh pit. There weren't enough people to play musical chairs in that fucking room. And so we're like, okay, what the fuck is going on in this weird club? And we kind of get the night going. And I have a backpack on. But my backpack has nothing in apart from a hoodie and a pair of trousers. Because I thought, you know, if I need to stay at someone's house, I'll... Who recommended this club? Bro, it was the only club open in Brighton. I'm like, if I need to stay somewhere, I have a little change of clothes to feel a bit more comfortable. Chat? I am there, dancing with Crowfang. Particularly with Crowfang. I'm standing next to Crowfang. And Crowfang suddenly turns around and, like, jolts. And I'm like, what the fuck was that about? Bro. Dude behind me, one of the 4 dudes in the club, is trying to steal from my bag. I'm like, dude. I turn around and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, bro, what the fuck? There's literally nothing to steal from me. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I also can't pause my music. Okay, there we go. And so I'm like, okay, that's weird. This guy's trying to rob me. And I turn around and I kind of like go outside because I wasn't feeling very comfortable going in a club with people trying to steal from me. And I see Austin. And Austin goes, "Max, I just watched someone steal with you. I don't want to be in this club anymore." And I'm like, that's okay, Austin. I'm going to try and find somewhere for you to go, because if not, you're going to be standing in this pouring rain. And I'm like, okay. So we're standing out there. Bro, I open my fucking phone book. I'm trying to find Austin somewhere to stay. First person I think, oh, I'm going to text Toby. Toby is in fucking France. I'm like, okay, so we're not texting Toby because he's not going to let Austin stay. I'm like, cool, he can't go there. I text Lexi Marie. Lexi Marie's asleep. I text Bad Linu. Bad Linu's asleep. I text Amesy and the entirety of Amesy's household. And all of them are asleep. And I go to Austin. I'm like, Austin, I'm really sorry, but I genuinely have nowhere for you to go. And in a last-ditch effort to find somewhere warm, we walk into a fish and chip shop that's open, like, until late. What time is it? Bro, it's like 1:30. And, like, at this point, chap, I'm considering, like, calling Rambo who I've never spoken to before, and being like, Rambo, please let my friend Austin that you don't know stay in your house. And so we're all in this, me and Austin, we're in this fucking, like, pizzeria, fish and chip shop. I buy a drink, because you know how in shops, like, you're meant to buy something so you can sit down? I buy a drink and drink it for an hour. 300 milliliters. I drink for an hour. To put that into perspective, that's 5 milliliters a minute. That's like this much. And I'm like, okay. I'm just trying to figure out where we're gonna put Austin. And at one point, we get so bored of being in this fucking pizzeria, whatever the fuck, that we decide we're gonna go back to the club that someone tried to rob me in. Because it was more interesting than sitting in the cold. We go back there. I really need to pee. I pee. And then Austin says, I'm actually just gonna wait outside. So he just stands outside in the rain. And I'm like, Austin, I don't know why you're doing that. And then I walk back in to the circle. And I realize the 4 people in this club suddenly have become 50 people in the club. And the club is a little bit more, like, full than we thought. There were more people here than when I left. Bro, I get into this circle, and the DJ suddenly becomes good. And it is me, Scott Post, Caiti, Rue, and Quabby just losing our fucking mind. And I'm like, I don't even care. Steal from me. I'm having a lovely night. And we're just playing song. They're just playing song after song that is so fucking good. And we're like, holy shit, let's fucking go. And we're in there for about an hour. And they're playing some great songs. You know, they played a song. Someone danced in the center of the circle. By the way, I understand why everyone's friends with Rue now. Rue is like the life of the party. Austin, I already told you, is outside. He didn't want to be in that. Rue is like the life of the party. And we're like, holy shit. What about Austin? I already told you! I said, Austin, are you sure you want to go outside? No, I want to stand outside. Holy fuck! It's the 4th time I've told you he wants to go outside. Leave him outside. Jesus fucking Christ. Can I just get on with my story of me finally having a good time with my friends after 8 hours of not drinking and bribing Lexi Marie to go to Heavenly Desserts? I'm finally having a fun time dancing in this club. I'm dancing in this club. Rue is the life of the party. Holy fuck, we're having a fun time. Finally, they decide we're gonna leave this club. We want to leave. Scott Post and Rue leave this club. Me and John are still dancing. And then Rue suddenly hears the fucking a Kendrick Lamar song comes in, where they run back into the circle. We dance for another 8 songs. Then we finally decide to leave. I hope that's good enough for you. We finally decide to leave the club after another hour. We leave this club after having NGL a awesome time. And we suddenly realise it is 3:30 in the morning and we have a train to catch at 4:15 AM. And I'm like, okay, brilliant. And we walk to the station. And Scott says, I need to walk to my house to get Quabby's stuff. And also get, and also get some of Johnny's stuff. So they walk to to Scott's house with Johnny, Scott, and Quabby. And, does Caiti drive good? I've never driven with Caiti. And I'm at the station, it's me, Jude, and Austin. And we're like, holy shit, Quabby and Johnny are not going to make this train. They had a 25-minute walk, and the train was in 15 minutes. I'm on the train, waiting for them, and I open Find My, and suddenly, they've travelled the entire length of Brighton in like 1 second. I'm like, what the fuck? Johnny walks on this train, and we're like, Johnny and Quabby, finally! It is 4:15, and we have a 1.5-hour train journey into London. We're like, finally, some time to rest. We are on an empty train. There is nobody on this train, apart from 8 people that are sitting next to us in 2 4-seaters. Tell me what was so funny at 4 and 5 a.m. that for 90 minutes of our train journey, they sat there howling of laughter, like screaming of laughter every fucking minute. I wanted to go asleep. I get woken up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on this train? They finally get off at London Blackfriars, and I'm not even joking. They're walking next to me. I knock on the window, and I go, yes! Because they left. I'm like, get the fuck off of this train. I finally make it home at 7 a.m. and I go to sleep, and I wake up at 5:30. Chat, I have only been awake for 2 hours. I have absolutely no idea what the fuck is going on. I have absolutely no idea half the things that happened last night. But good morning, and yo. That was my night. Happy birthday, Caitibugzz. So chat, how are you? And you might be saying, well, what about Austin? Well, Austin, he stood outside in the rain outside of the club. He's actually still there, by the way, if you were wondering. He's still standing out there. He just never moved. He's just standing there, yep. No, I actually did a great deed, and I dropped Austin off at his house at 6 a.m. I had no idea what was going on, but it was fun. But I'm not gonna lie, I realized I screamed really, really hard, and I just remembered Jude has a date over. Yeah. Oops. Oh, chat, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. Oh my god! I lost 100 subs! What happened to my subscribers? Stream IRL with Caiti. There you go. New sub goal. Max, question, who's your most hated viewer? I don't hate many of my viewers, but if you ask a question like that, you're already at the top of the list. How about that for an answer? Chat, I'm not gonna lie. I could sleep for 50 years. I'm literally such an eeper. You don't even know. I'm one of the eepiest dudes in America, in the UK, in Europe. I'm EPAF. Also, chat, I was meant to do the finale of Confronting. That shit is not happening for now. I had some really bad scheduling problems. So I'm gonna have to come up with a new video to make this month. So, if anyone has a nice video idea that they'd like to see me do, that they think is really wacky, let me know. Going ice skating. Yeah, man. I'm sure they love that. Another date video? Yeah, third one already. Can you drink and drive? Oh, I'm actually thinking maybe I should do a video like maybe I'll make a Minecraft server and then like have like a translate mod on it or something. So something like that, or maybe what else? Something else. You making vlogs. To be fair, I actually do have a vlog that I can cook up. I actually could edit it today. Part of it, at least. You know, it has absolutely zero audio. But I can do, I think it would be quite fun, actually. You know, here you go. Here's my thing with no audio. There's Piso. Loads of footage, no audio. I could fandangle something, though, if you guys would like. Ugh. I don't know. I'll figure it out, chat. Either way, I'm really, really tired, and I need to shut up because Jude has a day over. So I'm gonna go. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't think tomorrow will be the Average Harry drinking stream. Why does it have no audio? Oh, don't even ask me. You know what? Don't even ask me. Seriously. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. And LP3, I never know how to pronounce your name. Thank you for the 16 months. I'm gonna go now, chat. It's been a pleasure. In the next 4 days, you'll have the first ever MaxGGs drinking stream with Harry. I don't know when it will be, but it will be in the next 4 days because in 5 days I go back to school. So thank you so much, chat. It's been lovely. It's been lovely streaming today. I've had a load of fun, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow probably. And if I don't, then I'm a really bad person. Bye bye. Hello, VODs.